Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to show you how you can make your own custom indicator using moving average and CCI. So I had a follower of mine on my last project on my channel right here. He asked and he requested that I do something in regard to indicator and not just only trading robots. I understand your concern, and for whatever reason you want me to do something like this for this project, I respect it a lot. So I'm going to honor your comment, and right now in this video I'm creating a custom indicator. You can do this from your home, and the best part is that the site and whatever we are doing here is totally free of charge. Okay, so you can do this at your home. You don't need paid websites or paid platform to be able to replicate whatever I'm doing here right now. So now let's get started. First thing first, just like every strategy is being formulated, we have to apply this on the chart, and we have to see how it goes. So don't forget, if you're new to my channel, click on the notification button, and also don't forget to click on that subscribe button for me. It goes really long way in helping me and motivating me to keep creating videos, educational videos like this for you guys. So now we are going to use two moving averages, mostly 223, and both will be exponential. So let's get it started, guys. I will try my best not to make this video too long, but make sure you stick to the end of this video so that you don't miss any important side of it. So we have to apply our moving average. This is on a 1 hour time frame. This is the first moving average exponential. Okay, we are good to go, and we are also going to apply another one, and this time we are going to use 23, the same exponential, and we are going to click OK. So now we have to, I think I have to change the color of this one. Okay, maybe we use something like this. Maybe that would feel good. Nice. So now we have two moving averages on the screen. One is fast and one is slow. For those that are moving average fans, you understand that the slow one is lagging behind, gives us much more direction, and reacts very slow to the market, thus by giving us a wider view. So it reacts very slow. And our 23 is our fast, which means it reacts fastly. These are for scalpers and other. So we combine these two to give us a more filtered trend. All right, yes, the moving average is for our filtered trend. Now we are going to add the CCI. So we head over to oscillators. I think that's where we find our channel commodity index, something like that, and we're going to use the period 10, guys, period 10. If you like, you can make it 14, whatever. So but for this video sake, I'm going to use period 10, and you can see white here. We have it on the down part of our screen. So how does this work? So I'm going to give away my some kind of a secret gem. Yeah, so make sure you stick to the end. Anyway, make sure you stick to the end. We're going to buy once the CCI is above 100, level 100 here, right here. Once it's above this level 100, we are going to place a buy, and once it's below level minus 100, and we are going to take a sell, but not just randomly. For example, for our moving average gurus, they already understand whatever I'm doing right now. All right, they have grabbed that idea. So but for the newbies, our fast has to be over the slow moving average. That's 23 moving average has to be below 200 moving average, and then we have to see CCI cross above level 100, just like you can see right here. So this is CCI crossing above level 100 right here with a candle close. I think maybe here, good. This is a good buy, all right, because moving average is already above, all right, but that's how it's going to be anyway, something like that. And if we still move on, we can still see the same thing repeating itself around here. So that's how we are going to scalp the market. It's a scalping strategy anyway, but you can use it on On lower time frames, take your entries from, take your signal from higher time frame, then you can use it on lower, or you can even scalp right here on higher time frame. It was just like that. And for our seller, we need the bigger moving average, which is the 200, to be above the faster moving average 23, and we need the market to be, the CCI to go below minus 100. You can see that's a very good sell. Some pips cut, just like that, guys. So now that we have gotten the idea and formula for our custom indicator, let's head on to the platform where we are going to make this indicator. Yeah, so this is EA Builder, you can see right here, and it's totally free. You can sign up free of charge, and they also have a paid plan, all right, version. So but the free version is still okay, but it's mainly for indicator purpose. But the paid version, you can even create as much as EAs with the paid version. So you can literally create robots with this platform. Maybe I will do a video regarding much more aspect of this platform, maybe an introduction tutorial, everything, but that will be later. So just like I said, stick to the end of the video, you're gonna love it. So now it's time for action. We need to impute our parameters. For the sake, we are using indicators mainly as our source of signal, so we're going to stick with our rules, and we are going to find our moving average around this area. This is it, this moving average period. So I'm going to save period 1. Okay, so let's use this period 1, or I have already gotten this saved though. So this is period 1, 23, and it's going to be above our slow moving average, which is period 2, MA period 2. That is our 200 moving average. So don't forget, you also make sure that your parameters are all set and matches. Any slight shift will result in you getting what you didn't anticipate to get. The after result will be different. So now we have our first command ready, but that's not all. So we need the second command, right? We need the second command. Now we want the candlestick, one candlestick closed, good. I want it to be above the smaller moving average, that's the faster moving average, which is period 1. Now that we've said that, let's also apply, and our candle will be above this for buy signals, right? Let's continue. We have this already correct, 100%. Now it's time to bring in the third command, that is the CCI. So we also look out for CCI. Go to C around, here it is, then we click on it. Here we are going to choose CCI 10, that is period 10. And since CCI is not a trend indicator, is an oscillator, which means whatever is being measured is measured in pips, that's in value. All right, so we are going to use the value button right here, and here we're going to impute CCI period 1. I think that's our buy, 100, great. And you tick this in pips, which means it will take this value in pips, right? Or no, you cancel it anyway, it's invalid, not in pips. Now we click update, good. Now that we have our this is mostly like our tray buy signals ready to create our custom indicator. We are going to bring out the signal is what we have to look at after on the chart that will tell us that, okay, yeah, this is the time to take a buy, and we're going to put it on the last candle, not the current candle, so that it doesn't repaint. Make sure this is not on the current candle, okay? Make sure it's not on the correct candle so that you don't get fake out to repaint things and other stuff. This will actually help it filter the signal, the arrow signal. we update. My network seems to be poor. I don't know why. Good. Now we have updated that. Then we need to fix something very, very important. That's why I say you need to make sure you watch to the end of this video, even though it's taking a little bit long, but it's worth it. It does worth it. So we need to, we need to minus this in pips so that the arrow will not really be into the candlestick, so that whenever the arrow prints, we can see it separately, some pips separate from the candlestick high or low, depending the signal that the indicator printed for you. So this will actually help solve that issue. If not, it's going to print the arrow inside the candle, and that will get you confused, and really, really not really cool. Now, this is the best part of EA Builder. I don't have to go through the stress of recreating all the stuff from the scratch. All I have to do is click this magic button, and it's going to create all of this in a reverse format, giving us our perfect sell signals. All I have to do is change this manually. Since this is an oscillator, I have to choose the period 2, which is for our sell signals, and I have to update that. Great. Now everything is set right now. All you have to do is download this file and go and test it live on the MetaTrader 4 platform and see how good it goes. So this is where we are going to impute our signals, the audibles, the signal that is going to send to your phone. So you just come right here, you make sure you check this, you check this, you check this, you check this, and you check this. Now we are good to go. And here is where you copy or you download. So I prefer downloading anyway, so I'll just go ahead and download this file. And once it's been downloaded, I will head on to my MT4. Then I'll go to my files, go to my metal code, then I'll go to my MQL4 metal code language 4. Then I'll open my indicators. Then I will click on this. So I will right click and make sure I cut. You can just copy anywhere, anyone that suits you both best. Go back, then Control V, and I paste it. Now here is the best part. We are going on this little kind of book icon here. So this says Meta Code Language Editor. So this is where we're going to compile the hard files. The file that we just downloaded is not readable by the platform, by Metacode for now. That's the MT4. We are going to turn it into a soft copy, and we're going to need the help of this guy here. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to look out for that indicator right here, MACCI indicator. Good. Then I'm going to compile. Now our compile is done, and make sure you have to watch out for around this key zone. You see, no errors, 0 errors, 0 warnings. If you happen to find some numbers appearing here showing red color, that means this file is likely to be flawed, right? It's going to be flawed, which means it won't give you 100% of your expectation. There are some mistakes you need to go back and correct, but so far so good. We are 100% clean, which means what we programmed is what we're gonna get. Okay, what we program is what we're gonna get. Now it's time to test this on. So this is the moment of truth we all have been waiting for, because we are going to test this indicator, this custom indicator, right now, or live on the chart. So you can see this is a live market, and this is a live chart. So we're going to test this indicator right now and see if it's respecting the parameters right here that we used to build it. So we are going to apply it. First of all, we look for our custom indicator. Aha, here it is. You can see all our inputs are visible. We can literally increase our distance, arrow distance, that's the distance of the arrow to the candle high or the candle low, something like that. And you can even change the moving average parameters here. You can literally change it to your choice, in case maybe decide to do something different. So here it is. So this indicator is live and rocking, guys. So first things first, don't forget that once the market is below both moving averages, and especially moving average, the faster moving average is below the lower moving average, that's the lagging moving average, and we have a cross below minus 100% level of CCI indicator, is going to print itself for us. So that's how this indicator works, and that's how we programmed it, and it's working very, very well. You can see that something is happening. Is not cross reference printing, that's something like repainting. It's not printing buys below when the red moving average, that's the 200 moving average, is still above the 23 moving average. It does not do that, which means 100% so far is respecting the logic and the commands we gave it to do. So it's doing the job it was programmed to do 100% of the time. So this is how it's going to look. You can literally take it as a scalping indicator. And now here is the part where you get alert from this particular indicator. It has the power to send you signals whenever it paints. That whenever this arrow appears, it can literally send signals to your phone. So I'm going to show you how that can be done, because not just applying it on your screen will make it do that. You have to enable one feature on your desktop to enable the indicator do that work for you, and that is, you come to this tab, notification. First of all, go to your tools. Let me redo that again. You go to your tools section, then you head on to options, and here you're going to click on this notifications. So here is where the trick lies. If here is off, maybe all these are off, then you will never get any alert to your mobile phone or your smartphone. So you have to take this on. You have to make sure it's on. And the next part is your meta code ID. Sometimes if you install or open your login to many IP servers, it creates different numbers for them. So you have to make sure that you head on to your phone, go to the three lines at the top left corner of your smartphone, and scroll down, go to settings, scroll down until you find this. Okay, until you find this. And if you don't see it in settings, then just click on that three line, scroll down, then you will surely find this, and then make sure the numbers are the same, they rhyme, they match. Then after doing that, I'm going to test this now, and you will hear it beep on my smartphone. You can hear that. That's the sound. This is a testing purpose. So whenever this indicator paints or sends a signal, it's going to sound something like this on my smartphone. It's going to do that. That's the sound of how it's going to like. Then you can custom change the sound on through your smartphone. Head on to your app, then on notification you can custom change the sound to your preferred sound that will literally give you the idea that, okay, this sound is for my indicator, something is happening in the forex market and I need to go check it out. So guys, that's the end of this video. If you find this video very educative, I know you must have, why don't you kindly click on the notification button for me, and also don't forget to share and also subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future educative content and videos like this. With that being said, also drop your comments on the comment section. See you guys next on my next video. Till then, stay safe.